Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and holy crap, look at this again. Yes, I now have 58 Pokemon in my Pokédex. And that is awesome. So now I only have 2 more before I complete the minimum requirement. And, it just so turns out, that Charmeleon is close to evolving, so that will be 59 right there. And I'm thinking about evolving Pikachu sometime, maybe next part. So, anyway, yeah, that's my team as of right now. Outside of just levels, nothing really too much has changed, really. Centaur's trying to learn Rest, but I didn't want it. Karai didn't try to learn anything. Waterga didn't try to learn anything. Charmeleon learned Flamethrower at level 35, so I replaced Ember with that, so that is already a freaking plus in my book. And Lulbird is pretty much the same. Now, I want to do 2 things before we head off to the gym. I want to show you the Pokemart that's here. In this Pokemart, you will find yourself some Ultra Balls that is greater than a Great Ball, and stuff. But we still only have Super Potions. We don't have quite the ability to buy Hyper Potions quite yet. Yeah, you can really tell I grinded up on money. Yep. So, I am going to buy plenty of Revives, like 5 of them. And look at that, now we get Max Repels. For $200 more than a Super Repel, we can now increase our steps for Repels by 50. Yeah, Super Repels are more of the general buy, so you would be better off with Super Repels. Really. Just, like, totally, really. And I forgot my VS Seeker is still selected. Yeah. That's the beauty of rematching gym leaders with the VS Seeker. I just grinded up on this one trainer in Cycling Road. He has a wheezing, coughing, and a wheezing, and they give out a whole bunch of experience. Yeah. Even without crap like the Lucky Egg that you can get sometimes on Wild Chansey. So, that is pretty freaking cool. Anyway, you remember this guy, right? Well, we now have over 50 species of Pokemon recorded, so now we get the experience share from the aid! So, it is an item to be held by Pokemon, and it'll give us basically half of the give the Pokemon holding the item half of the experience, even when it doesn't participate in battle, so that is pretty good. Of course, again, this is before Pokemon X and Y, where it became a key item, and it basically did the same thing as the EXPL, except it did a whole lot better. It did a crap ton better. So, now that we have all of that settled and over with and settled and whatnot, I say, you know what? Why don't we do some evolving for our Pikachu? What do you say? I actually did plan on evolving my Pikachu eventually. Really, because, well, quite obviously, Pikachu won't stand a chance against this gym. So I figured, hey, why not? It has Thunderbolt, it has Break, so why the hell not? I might as well evolve it into Raichu. So now I got Raichu on my team. And you know what? I got a rare candy here. Let's use it on Volcano to evolve it into the most popular Pokemon of Gen 1 in the history of anything, because this Pokemon is so freaking overrated, but it still means it's a very good Pokemon. I will agree with everybody when I say this Pokemon right here is very, very good. Hell yeah! Now we got Charizard! And it's trying to learn Wing Attack, so when evolved, Charizard gains the Fire Flying type, which means it gets 4 times weak from, well, rocks, unfortunately. And I already have Sand Attack on Karai, so Smokescreen would probably be, well, pointless. So anyway, I'm gonna take the Amulet Coin off of Centaurus and put it on my Raichu here, my newly evolved Raichu, just so it can test the waters. So, yeah, let's do it up. Alright, so enough wasting any time, let's go into the gym. Yeah, looking a lot more invisible now than ever before. Right, so Koga's gym is the invisible wall gym. In the old games, it was clearly visible, but now it's nearly impossible to see. So, making it slightly harder than it was before. But anyway, this gym uses psychic types, but its main focus is poison type Pokemon. If you have a psychic type Pokemon such as, well, Drowsy or Hypno at this point, or if you have a Kadabra at this point, use it and use it well. Psychic types will be an enormous help to you in this gym because, like I said, this gym mainly focuses on poison type, despite what that trainer is using. Well, the jugglers here more often than not will use psychic type Pokemon, while poison types will take into effect. That's pretty much because, well, the poison type wasn't really spread out in Gen 1. Well, at least in this gym. There are plenty of other good poison types out there. And see, look at how much money I got. Look at that. That is freaking cool. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can be pure strength. Pretty much, again, like with me in Final Fantasy IV, equips are everything. So Caden here is pretty tough, because he's got a level 38 Hypno. Holy crap. Well, I know I'm taking out, well, my thing, because I'm taking out my thing, and I'm gonna bring out Karai. So, yeah. So again, like I said, the jugglers will mainly be using psychic types, while all the other trainers in here will use poison type Pokemon. So, yeah. Anyway, now let's get him with Slash, because we know stuff, we like to slash things. And you know what? Let's just dig it. Let's just use Dig, because it will get same type attack bonus, plus its physical, so Hypno should be taken down here. And, no. And, yay. Poison gas didn't get me. But yeah, these Hypnos are generally annoying because they will like to use poison gas on you. So, that is very, very bad for you. What's extraordinary? Extraordinary. But whatever. Anyway, again, I do want to fight all the trainers in here. I was once a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. I like ninjas. That's why I say it like that. They're cool. So anyway, this guy has 4 Pokemon. Guess what they all are, judging from his first one. So yeah, I remember this trainer being, like, so annoying in the original game, because its trainer will like to withdraw his Pokemon and switch it out for another. So, fortunately, I think this has been removed in the GBA version, I'm not sure. By the way, did I forget to mention, when I first started this LP, that this is actually my 3rd playthrough of the game? Well, I played through the original so many times that I remember all this crap, but let's just say I won't exactly remember some certain new content that will be coming up a bit later on. But anyway, let's continue using Thunderbolt here. So yeah, I've pretty much gone out of my way to level up my Pokemon like crazy. Up to level 35 even. Because this gym is pretty much a difficulty spike. But you know what? It's all good and it's all fine. It's all good in the neighborhood, my friend. Because I have strength. Deal with it. Yeah, that's how strong Tauros can be. That's how freaking powerful Tauros is, in my books and in my opinion. Now let's use strength once again. And we take you out to dinner. To death. Because fainting is not death. I'm done for! Yes, you are. Because you're weird. How about you? I also study in the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninjas. So, yeah. Anyway, this guy, he's got a whip. And he's got a lollipop for some reason. I actually forgot they retained the lollipop in this version. Yeah, they actually did retain the lollipop. That's so cool, actually. That's kind of cool. So anyway, now we're actually getting into poison-type Pokemon here, thank God. Oh yeah, and also, not only Psychic types will do a great help to you, but also ground types, because apparently poison is weak to ground for some weird reason. I have no idea why, but it just is. I'm sorry. And speaking of which, why are you using a ground type in a poison type gym? Why? Oh, it's because it can learn Poison Sting. I see how it is. I see how it is, man. Yeah. Either way, I actually forgot if I taught... yeah, I did teach Surf off... no, not off-screen. On-screen to Waterga. So you know what? I'm gonna use it. I am going to freaking use this thing and show you just how great it is. Alright, Surfing! So, yeah, Surf. Freaking powerful, isn't it? So, Surf is actually a really, really good Water-type move. It may not do anything like Water Pulse has that additional effect, but god damn it, it is awesome. And what makes it even more awesome is that in double battles, actually, before Gen 4 made it a thing where Surf hurts all Pokemon except the user, in Gen 3, Surf hurt only the opponents, not yourself. Not your partner Pokemon, so that is actually a very, very good thing. And that made Surf just all the more awesome before it got, you know, nerfed in Gen 4. Well, in the double battle aspect. So anyway, I'm actually going to freaking use my Charizard here. So, yeah. Amulet Coin on you, and let's do it. I always like to have my Amulet Coin on my lead Pokemon, by the way, so just so that we're perfectly clear here. But anyway, the way to navigate this gym is by closely looking at the floor. If there's a hint of white near the floor, where you are, that basically means there's an invisible wall. So yeah, again, it's just harder to tell in this version than in the original version. So, you know. Anyway, Flamethrower from the wings! How does that even possible? How does that even freaking work? I'll tell you what, it doesn't work, because it doesn't work! But yeah. This is actually a thing because Charizard is a thing. It's a he. I don't know why I just said that there. But whatever. I tried to make sense of the whole aspect of the invisible walls being a lot harder. So, yeah. Anyway, Arbok is now killing us with deaths, with the bite of death, which won't even flinch us because we're faster than it. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I should by all accounts go over Charizard, because Charizard is just that too good of a Pokemon to even explain how awesome it is. So anyway, yeah. It gains that much of a stat boost. It gets special attack and speed for its thing. And it's not really too bad in physical stats either, but it's more so I have a hindering nature towards its physical attack. Because, well, I have a calm nature, and calm nature increases defense, but decreases attack, I believe. So, yeah, that seems to be a thing for me in these Pokemon LPs, that I get horrible natures for my party Pokemon. Well, to be perfectly frank here, I do get horrible natures, but again, if I'm not on the competitive scene, of Pokemon, I don't really care about natures at all. It's only for, like, the main playthroughs of my Pokemon stuff that I just don't care about natures at all. And once I get into the competitive scene, I just freaking get Pokemon with the good natures and the crap, because that is how I do. I should really complete Pokemon Y, by the way, because I'm still at the Elite Four. I haven't played it in years. I'm sorry if Kid Icarus Uprising, Animal Crossing, and Fire Emblem took up my time. It's just those three games. Those are the triad of 3DS awesomeness that the 3DS just can't contain. Just wow. And speaking of which, I did see Monster Hunter 4. Some videos of that, actually. And those graphics look freaking amazing. I mean, seriously. They did that on the 3DS with the higher budget. Then again, it was released after Kid Icarus Uprising and Fire Emblem, I think. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, can't really blame them for what the 3DS can do in the future times. But anyway, now we're up to the gym leader here, so I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon here, and I am going to actually have Waterga go off first, because his first Pokemon that he's gonna send out is more of a physical defensive type of Pokemon, so for that reason I'm gonna have Waterga take the amulet coin and stuff. So it can be first, so I can get a whole crap ton more of money so that I can do this. Alright, so let's give the amulet coin to the guy. And as I am preparing to do another recording skip, I shall go ahead and pull up the Koga page of awesomeness on my phone. And then we shall do this. Alright, now let's take on you, Koga, sir. I said sir. I meant to press A there. Fwahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon! So believe it or not, this guy is the only guy in the gym that actually uses poison-type Pokemon. All 4 of them. Take note in X and Y sequel, you need to have more than 3 Pokemon on your teams. He's gonna open up with Coughing, level 37, Levitate for the ability, pure poison type, and it has the move Self-Destruct, Sludge, Toxic, and Smokescreen. And it went down easily. You'll want to watch out for Self-Destruct, because that will hurt a lot. Plus, on top of that, it has Toxic. Toxic is Koga's main move. It's a more popular move of the age because, well, Toxic will bring about the Badly Poison type thing. Badly Poison basically means it will slowly gain damage from poison every turn. Anyway, Muck is up next. I'm sorry, I won't have any jokes on its name spelled backwards. Level 39, ugh, for its move. Sludge, Acid Armor, and Toxic. It has Sticky Hold for the ability, so I guess any held items will be stuck to it. And it's pure poison type. This thing is really annoying because, well, it has Minimize, which raises evasiveness. But it also has Acid Armor, which, well, increases defense by 2 stages. But thankfully, Dig manages to pull through, but not really. Plus, on top of that, it has the Toxic, so not only will this thing be really hard to take down, but it also will have its physical defense up the roof. Because, well, although Muck is not really the physical type of Pokemon, it's more the special defensive of the two, like Coughing and Wheezing, Coughing and Grimer. It can still raise its physical defense kinda through the roof, and I don't understand why it's not doing a Minimize or whatever else more. And yet, there goes Toxic. There goes Toxic. Oh boy, this is gonna be a thing. Alright, so it's Badly Poison, which basically means it will take more and more damage from poison every single turn. So once that's down, he's gonna do Minimize a lot more, therefore making his attacks really, really hard to hit on. Unless, of course, you have those never-missing moves like Aerial Ace or Swift. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm praying to God that he doesn't do the thing. Yep. That can do that. He can do that because Muck is annoying. As all hell. And Karai's dead. There goes my super effective type guy. Anyway, I'm gonna send out Lawbird here, well, simply because, well, he has Aerial Ace. She has Aerial Ace. And despite it not really hurting so much, it still does damage. So, yeah, it still does damage, but it'll never miss. It may do a little bit of damage, but it will never miss, regardless. So, no matter how many times you do minimize, it's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Actually, what I'm thinking I might do is I may waste that full restore I got on Lawbird here, just so that it can get the bad poison off of him, the toxic poison out of it. Because basically he's gonna keep on doing a minimize until it reaches like max evasiveness, or it can do sludge. That's fine. Ooh! Ooh. Okay, so please don't die, please don't die, please. Ah! You know, it's times like these in wishing I really had a Shockwave on Raichu, by the way. Yeah. But at the very least, I cut down its attack. And there it goes. There goes the missing. Now it begins. It truly begins, and ugh. Or at least it's not the bad poison. Or the toxic poison, I should really be saying. Alright, come on, dude. Okay. Okay. No more potions from you, sir. I had enough of that shit. So, are you gonna go down, or are you gonna go down? He's gonna go down. Huzzah. Now, I only have to worry about his other two Pokemon. So, let's do it. His second coughing. Alright, so Water God, get out there and just end it. So, it basically has the same moves as the first coughing. Self-destruct, sludge, toxic, and smoke screen. So you really don't have anything to worry about that. However, his next Pokemon could mean trouble. Especially since it doesn't have that one move. What the hell? Okay, and ooh, it's trying to learn Aurora Beam. That's an Ice-type move that can sometimes lower attack stat. So I'm gonna forget Quick Attack. Alright, so now we've learned Aurora Beam. His last Pokemon is Weezing. It's level 43, Poison-type, Levitate for the ability, and it has Sludge, Toxic, Smokescreen, and the most deadly attack you can possibly muster up, Tackle. What the fuck? You had like Explosion in the original game. That's a lot more powerful than Self-Destruct. How the hell did you get a downgrade? I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is this thing is going down because I am really, really annoyed by it. There we go. There we to freaking go, sir. And that's it for Koga. You have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. Alright, we get 8,600 Poké Dollars from this guy. That's how great the amulet coin is. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. As ninjas, we are the masters of deception. It also allows you to usurp outside of battle. Ah, take this too! And we get TM06, which is arguably one of the more popular TMs. It's toxic. Pretty much just like I said before, it deals toxic damage, so all that is very good. And fine and dandy. So, we could go on to the next city right now. However, I don't want to necessarily do that. Now that we have Surf, and we can use it more on places, we can now actually see a lot more of Kanto than what we could have before. So, anyway, allow me to heal up my Pokemon here. I'm not cutting this out because I have actually a thing to show you. So, do you remember all those Pokemon I got in the Safari Zone? Well, they're basically here just hanging out. Yeah, see, look at that. I evolved my Execute that I got. I got all these Goldeen. I got even a Dratini. I got Parasect with a tiny mushroom, actually. I tried to get a Lucky Egg off of 3 Chanseys, but I failed. Oh well. Shows what we know. Saving states is wrong on Chanseys. But I don't care, it's Chansey. Those things are incredibly rare, don't you know? Like, seriously, like 1% chance. I didn't even get a Venomoth, which you can find in the same area as Chansey or Tauros, actually. So, again, very missed opportunity right there. And, of course, there's nothing to cut Genius. What the hell? That's strange. But anyway, now it's time for the filler because I want to show you the places where we can use surf. However, I want to do that next time because this video is running for long enough as it is. And it's a good thing too because my thing is starting to lag. Because internet is stupid. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, we are going to do some filler. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching and goodbye.